my god, this is it.
It's Christian time!
Hello guys, it's Christian Pontiana, and today we have our first package. Before we get to this, let me tell you that this is actually not an SDS package. This is the first cubicle package I've ever opened. So we're gonna open this up and see what it is. So I ordered from the cubicle last week, and I've been very excited about this. So we're just gonna start by cutting in the package. I know one time's when it's been a long time since I've actually done package opening. So I bought the new Shengshou clock, and here's the old Shengshou clock. This is my first ever clock I got for my birthday. It's not that great. I gave it to my brother. The pins are slow, actually. Let's open this thing. Here is my main clock, by the way. Alright, so. Look at this thing. Let's do a size comparison. Look at these ridges that's on here. It's the same size. Now, let's look at the screw. It's a Phillip head. Alright, so let's do our first turns now. Oh wow, it's actually not that bad for a clock. You know what I can do? I can probably switch these into here if this is good. Oh my god, this is good for D moves. So what I'm gonna do is this is from New York and I live in Vegas. So we're gonna see if we could take this apart and clean it up and lube it so it's to my performance. So I've heard a lot about this cube. The pins are like Qiyi pins. The clock is the V1, the V2. It's actually much different. This one's blue like the Rubik's clock. This one's white like the Qiyi clock. This is gonna be a little bit breaking it. So let's actually get this clock unscrewed. Let's see if it has anything else. Manuals. Oh. So I'm gonna get these cubes out the way. Get this clock. I'm gonna move my camera up a little bit. Let me take these pins so I don't get it mixed up with the Shengshou pins. So it's on the back side this time. Cool. So one pin. We're gonna put the small stuff in this box. This is easier to take out. This is way easier to unscrew than the Qiyi. So alright, let's actually take a quick look at the Qiyi and the Shengshou pins. They look no different actually. They look no different. Seriously. It's the Qiyi, that's the Shengshou. So I'm not gonna do any crazy modding. I feel like what they did probably just they kind of copied Qiyi and just changed the pins. But there's no modding again. Alright, so what we're going to do first is that we're going to wipe out any dust in the actual clock thing. Oh, wow, this is kind of more advanced. I don't know if Andrew's mod is actually possible on this clock. This is a nice clock shielding. So we're going to set this aside. Let's take our pins. I'm gonna take our black pieces. Then we're gonna take our, oh crap. No, no. I don't want to do this again. Apparently this is broken. I broke the case while shipping it. So this time I won't be doing tape mount unless I really need to. Oh wait, no, it's not broken. I'm not used to this. How it looks. But I will eventually get used to it if I'm gonna use this as a main. If it's like really good. So the box is actually good. But I'm still I don't have weight 5. I'm gonna put weight 1. Only the only weight lube I have. This is not even coming out. And this is apparently, the box says, oh my gosh. No. Oh, thank God. Okay. And there goes one magnet. We got to be extremely careful. I don't want the same thing happening. Because the last night, I was literally, all I was doing was fixing this. And then I was put all these ridges out. Alright. So, we finally got the cloth pieces out. Let's go ahead and, we're gonna dry this. Also, by the way, here's the clock I was doing last night. That's a Qiyi clock. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna, wipe this. Okay, so I'm done cleaning the clock now. Now we're gonna reassemble it and put lube. So I'm guessing, okay, so black's going blacks and white's going white. I've seen some mods like this. No. Okay, let's start. Okay, so I'm gonna use my lube. I'm just gonna put a little bit, since it's already fast. Just a little bit under. Gonna dab it on each little square, little circle, a little bit. Like 1, 2. That's actually a lot. Alright, now let's do the same on this here. Let's put a little more. And then dab it on the white again. Alright, so once we're done, now what we're going to do is that we're going to wipe all the lube off. So we're going to do some solves, and I'm not going to lie, these solves are incredibly fast. The clock itself is actually fast, and I've been getting some good and bad times. Since I average around 7 to 8 seconds, it's not going to be like, very fast, so I'm still learning about the new 7 Samo B-Paul. I just finally got into it after about 2 months since I tried back again in July. Now this clock is actually good. I feel like the world class holders could probably get like sub 2s with it, constant sub 2s, and then that can like lead to sub 2 world record average soon. Since a lot of the clocks always use Qiyi because of Qiyi's new color releases, and then the green release with the with the ring magnets. I feel like even though Shengshou doesn't have the ring magnets, it's still extremely fast. One minor difference that I don't like is how the pins look. In my opinion, they kind of look ugly. But other than that, the clock itself is great. If they could make like the 12 notch, maybe some kind of color, like a red or orange, like Qiyi, then it could have been even more better. Because like with the V1, it kind of like had yellow on it, and then with the Qiyi, it had red on it to let you know what is 12 o'clock. So those are some minor differences that do kind of annoy me. But so like once I get better at this clock, I hope to achieve my goals, which is setting the new Nevada record, which is about sub 4 now, 4.9 something if I remember right. And I just want to try to be fast like the other cubers that are fast like sub 3, and maybe try to learn other 7 samples instead of using flip all the time. But I'm getting 6s too, which is nice. I really like to see that I'm getting 6s on this clock. Maybe 4s someday on the Egypt scrambles. But we gotta start with B-Paul, which I'm almost done. I'm actually almost consistent in B-Paul. So once I'm done with B-Paul, I'm gonna move on to other 7 samples. Once I'm like very consistent and get like, which is about in 2 months, I'm gonna try to learn Tommy's and other 7 samples and Sheeran. Sheeran seems hard for me, but I could probably achieve it. Back to this clock. Again, I ordered off the Cubicle website. You can literally order anything off the Cubicle. I was wrong about the Cubicle this whole time. So, yep, you get yourself a nice Shengshou clock. That's all I have to say about this clock. Yep, that's correct. Alright, that's gonna end the video. Alright, so after about an hour practice, this clock is actually very good. And now stable and fully lubed. Ready to go. I even tape modded it for me, personally, to be better. You don't need to tape it if you don't really want to, but it's just me better. So you should get this clock. You can find it on the Cubicle website or Amazon if you can find it. But I've ordered on the Cubicle. Stay tuned for more. That's it. Goodbye.